Started. Simhasriyat Karunika Patram Srirangavira Ragurat Shadagopa Hucham Vedanta Desika Indamaham Prabhache Srimade Sivanshra Gopa Sri Vedanta Desika Indamaha Desika Yanamaha Om Asmat Guru Bhyonamaha Om Asmat Param Guru Bhyonamaha Om Asmat Sarva Guru Bhyonamaha Om Nila Tungastanagiri Tati Suptam पाराहार्यं स्वं श्रुतिशरसरसिद्धमध्यापयन्ति स्वोच्छिष्टायां सजनिकृतं या बलहात् पुच्छभुङ्क्ते गोदा तस्यै नमैदमिदं भूय एवास्तु भूयः केमा ओंगि उलगडந்த உத்தமன் பெயர் பாடி நாங்கள் நம் பாவை கொச்சாட்டு நீராடினால் தீங்கின்றி நாளெல்லாம் திங்கள் மும்மாறி பெய்தே ஓங்கு பெருஞ்சனலோடு கைலுகிட பூங்குவளை போதோ ஒரு வண்டு கண்படுப்ப தேங்காதே புத்திருந்து சீற்றமுறை பற்றி வாங்க வங்க பற்றி பற்றி வாங்க குடம் இறைக்கும் வெள்ள பெரும் பசுக்க நீங்காத செல்வம் நிறைந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So Goda Devi here is saying, Hey Sriman Narayana, she is addressing him as Purushottama. That Purushottama who grew from a very, very little dwarf, Vamana. Vamana literally means dwarf. By the way, you know, there is an Apsarasa also by the name Vamana. And that Vamana, a little boy of 8 years, has grew up into a gigantic Trivikrama. And he measured all the 14 worlds with his 2 steps only. With his 2 steps only. Now, hey Trivikrama, you measured all the worlds. And we observe our religious practices as a vratam. Just doing is different. Doing it as a vratam is different. Vratam means you must follow the restrictions. And we will start it with an early morning bath. So, Pratakala Sandhya, Snana Sandhyadi are very, very important. By doing this, let all the worlds be very, very prosperous. It seems those days there used to be 3 rains in a month, so that the farmers are happy, the people are happy, lot of crops, lot of grass for the cows, lot of milk. 3 rains a month. Plenty rains, plenty paddy fields. Those days the staple food. Those days the staple food is only rice. It seems in rice also, the red paddy, if you crush that paddy, you will get the rice. That red rice is a very healthy one, is a very healthy food. I don't know whether you are familiar with that. When I was very young, yes, we used to have some red rice. It tastes very good. So, Goda Devi is saying maybe those days they were using that red rice because it's a very healthy food. And the paddy fields are filled with so much water. Paddy requires a lot of water. The minute water is there, little fish will start swimming. So Goda Devi as a little girl used to enjoy the little fish jumping all over in the paddy fields, red grain paddy fields. And before it is dawn, before the sun rises, you know, the honey from the lotus flowers is so great. The honeybees are attracted to the lotus flower. They keep on enjoying the honey. They forget it is going to be sunset. And when the sun sets, the lotus petals, they close. So the honeybees are trapped inside the lotus flower. Only the next morning again when the sun rises, the lotus petals will open up so the honeybees can fly out. So she is saying, we will do our puja way before, in the early morning, when all the honey bees are there, still trapped in the folds of the lotus flowers before they are unfolded. And those days, they used to milk all the cows before the sun rises. So that the minute the sun rises, the daylight, they have to go for their farm work, agriculture, all those things. So all of that they used to do even before the sun rises. Imagine how many servants would have been working for Nanda with the 10 lakhs of cows. And all the people used to get up. Actually, in Krishna Karnamritam, he says, Prataddoha Mahotsavi. It seems milking 10 lakhs of cows in the morning is a huge job by itself. It is like a utsavam. It is like a great event for them. And why we are doing all these things? We want Krishna as our husband. We want that Supreme Lord to bless us. You do all these things, Krishna will bless you, Godadevi says. Now comes the question, she says, Om Yuvagalanda Uttaman Perpati. Can we call Vamana as Uttama? How can he be? Uttama means the best of the best persons. How can Vamana be the best of the best person? He knows he is a cheating Balachakravarti. He came as a brahmachari. How can Narayana call himself a brahmachari? Mahalakshmi is always there. She is there on his chest as Nityanapayini. But he cannot show that Srivatsam. If that Srivatsam is seen, everybody will know he is Sriman Narayana. He came like a 8-year-old boy, just had Upanayanam. When you just have Upanayanam, they will attach some deer skin to the Yajnapavitam. Nicely, Vamana covered that Srivatsam with his Pavitam. But even then, like, the 3 feet of spite of his Acharya, but when Vamana is so happy, yes, with one foot he occupied all the worlds, with another foot he occupied all the upper worlds. Then he could not find a place. He kept his foot. Where shall I keep my third foot? Balachakravarti says, I am scared of telling a lie. I don't care even if I lose my life. He says, Narayam Baina Nibandhamena Dharni Nirmulanam Baina Durmaranam Baina Nizaman Ranimu Kanimu Po. Harudainan Hariyena Niraja Bhavun Dabhyagatundainanau. Tiruganneradu Nadujikwa Vinamar Hivarya Vayetigan. Let anything happen. Let him be Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, anybody for that matter. If somebody comes and Dehi, he is asking, and that Supreme Lord, you say, is Sriman Narayana, and his hand is there begging me for 3 feet of land, and my hand is above that doing the dhanam. What else I want? That great hand of Sriman Narayana is there down begging me for 3 feet of land, and my hand is above doing the dhanam. What else is there as greater bhagyam in the world than giving the dhanam to Sriman Narayana? That is Balachakravarti. When Balachakravarti showed his great magnanimity, even going against the words of his Acharya and having done the dhanam, naturally Narayana should be very happy with him and bless him. Instead, he pushed him down. So, that little brahmachari, cute little brahmachari, became Trivikrama and pushed Balachakravarti down. Such a person who is a cheat, how can he be Uttama? Therefore, Acharya says, certainly Godadevi does not mention Trivikrama. He might have measured, so what? Krishna can't measure or what? So she meant only Krishna. Krishna. That Krishna is Uttama, not just Uttama, Purushottama. How can you say Purushottama? Not just Uttama, everyone. He is the Uttama, Purushottama. How can you say that? That's where Acharya gave the example of a small incident, which Nammalvar himself says in Thiruvaimali, in the Tirthan Ulagalanda. In that, during the Kurukshetra war, Arjuna wanted to do the Pashupatastra Prayogam. so that the whole war is special Shiva Puja. He asked Krishna to stop the chariot. Krishna said, if I stop the chariot, do you think the opponents will keep quiet? They will take that opportunity and shoot. That's not right. I have to keep driving, you have to keep fighting. No, Krishna, I had to do some puja. Fine, do it on my knee if you are that particular. Imagine this to be the Shivalinga. Reluctantly, Arjuna offered the flowers at the feet of Lord Krishna. He was not very happy about it. He did not do Pashupata Prayogam that day. After the war was over for the day, he came rushing to his tent, took a shower, and went to the temple to see what happens there in the Shiva temple. To his great surprise, whatever flowers, whatever garland he offered at the divine feet of Lord Krishna, the same garland, exactly the same garland was there on the head of that Shivalinga. Then Arjuna realized, Krishna might have thought, this is the state of affairs with the Jivatma. Even though this Arjuna was blessed with a divine eyes, even though he has seen my divine form, the Vishwarupam, even though he knows Shankara is my Amsha, still his mind is not focused on me. That is the most unfortunate thing. So that time, everyone must agree, and they all agree that SriKrishna is the Paramapurusha, the Supreme Lord, Sriman Narayana. And Arjuna was just surprised. Therefore, Uttama, Purushottama, Godadevi certainly meant only Bhagavan Sri Krishna. No one else can qualify. Yes, they may be the same forms of Krishna, but still, when it comes to Uttama Purusha, Purushottama, Dvavimau Purushavloke Ksharasya Ksharevacha Ksharashyarvani Bhutani Kutasto Akshara Uchate Uttama Purushastvanyah Paramatme Chudavataha Yoloka Premavisya Vivarchavya Ishvaraha Yasmaksharamagitoham Aksharad Vichottamaha Atosma Loke Vedecha Pratitaha Purushottamaha. That's why he became Purushottama. Now Godadevi is saying that let there be plenty rains, 3 rains a month. Who is going to give you that rains? Just before Govardhanodharan, Krishna said, I am the one who is giving the rains. The Supreme Lord Narayana is the one. This mountain, Govardhana is the one that is saving us, helping us for the rains and other things. Govardhana being an Amsha of Krishna. Same thing in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, Tapam yaham aham varsham nighrum nami utsujamicha. I am the one giving the heat. I am the one giving the rain. I am the one giving out the rain. I am the one withholding the rain. Nighrum nami utsujamicha. Now look at the cows, how great they are. We just give the cows just some grass and some water. In turn, the cows bless us with unimaginable milk. Unimaginable milk that gives us such a nourishing food. The yogurt, the butter, the ghee, everything that we need. If you have cows, everything is there fulfilled for us. So we should be like cows, take very little and give out plenty. Unfortunately, we are so greedy. We take so much and we give out very little. That is the difference between cows and human beings. Cows are very grateful. They take very little and give out plenty. We are the most ungrateful. We take so much and we never give back to others. So, Bhagavan Sri Krishna, he knows the past, the present, and the future. Bhuta Bhavishyat Vartamana Veti. He knows everything. Mantaveda Nakaschana. Nobody knows him. And of course, some people who are there in the Tamo Guna, ignorant people, they can never understand. For them, Kshudra Devatas only will appeal more because their mentality is that. So with their tamasic mentality, they go to Kshudra Devatas so that they can offer animal sacrifices. They can take alcoholic drinks. Some people I heard they offer even non-vegetarian to some Kshudra Devatas also. Just they want to use that as an excuse for satisfying their taste buds. Whereas Krishna is not like that. For such people, mudha, the uncultured, stubborn people, ignorant people are called mudhas. Krishna says, Avajananti mam mudha, manushiyam tanmashritam. Just because Krishna has taken a human body, they think Krishna is also another human person like us, human being like us. They don't realize Krishna never became old. They don't realize Krishna did not get birth because of his karma. We got birth because of karma. Krishna, not Krishna. Krishna incarnates on his own will, where, when, how, to which parents, how long he will stay. He decides, not we. And that Supreme Lord Krishna blessed every devotee who followed dharma, who followed every dharma, like Sudama, an ideal person who followed everything that is given in the Dharma Shastras. He blessed them with unimaginable wealth. Selvam means wealth. And the wealth Lord Krishna gives cannot be taken away by anybody. The greatest wealth he can give us, Moksha Samrajyam. Moksha Samrajyam. Here, if you have some gold with you, you are afraid anybody may kill you or take away the gold or steal it from you. Whereas you go to Vaikuntham, Krishna can give you what? Simple gold, nothing. The whole gold palace, gold palaces he can give you. So the real wealth he can give is that Moksha Samrajya Lakshmi. What else you want? Where you have no disease, no death, no old age, how happy you are, enjoying 24/7 the divine Anubhavam of Bhagavan, Divya Anubhavam, Bhagavat Anubhavam. Sriman Narayana is like a kalpa vruksham. Anything you want, he can give you. There is nothing that he cannot give you. If that Narayana is a kalpa vruksham, that Sri Mahalakshmi is like a creeper. Every creeper needs a tree to hold on to that and will climb and then grow taller and taller. Every creeper. Same thing here, that Mahalakshmi is like a, if Sriman Narayana is a kalpa vruksham, she is like a kalpa valli. Kalpa valli means a creeper. Kalpalata or Kalpavalli, Nityana Payini, never leave Sriman Narayana. That is why Sriman Narayana has to cover that Srivatsam with his deer skin. And why are we worried? When she says Narayana Make Paraitarvan, that Sriman Narayana will bless us. And the greatest wealth he can give us is that Moksha Samrajya Lakshmi. Are you sure we'll get it? Undoubtedly, there is a 400% guarantee. What else you need when so many people are there giving you the guarantee? Varaha Swamy gives that guarantee in the Varaha Charma Shlokam. Sthite manasasaswaste sharire satiyo naraha dhatu samyaste smakta vishwarupancha mamajam tatastam remanastu kashtapashana sannipam aham smarani madbhaktam nayami paramangatim. Where else you can get that kind of a guarantee? Bhagavan will personally lead you to see Vaikuntham. Nayami, lead you by the hand. Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra gave you that guarantee. While giving Sharanagati to Vibhishana in that Valmiki Ramayana. What else you need? Sakrudeva Prapannaya Tavasmiti Jajate Abhayam Sarvabhutebhyo Dadami Yedat Vratam Mama. That is his pledge. He will never go back on his word. Amrutam Nokta Purvame Nachavakshe Kadachana Ramo Jarnadi Bhajate. What else you need as guarantee? That Mahalakshmi, Sita Mata gave that guarantee in Valmiki Ramayana after Yuddhakanda, told directly to Hanuman. Hanuman, you cannot touch the Rakshasas. I gave them Sharanagati. Called Sita Charma Shlokam. Papa Namba, Shubha Namba, Vadarhanam, Prabandamaha. Karyam Karnamaryana, Nakaschat Naparajyati. What else you want as guarantee? Finally, Lord Krishna, very recently, in the past Dwapara Yuga, in Bhagavad Gita, gave that absolute guarantee, Sarvadharman Parityajya Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Aham Tva Sarvapapebhyo Mokshayishyami Mascha. At the end of this life itself. Why waiting even at the end of this life? Even this minute itself, Krishna can give us moksha. The thing is, are we ready for that? And we don't have to worry. Once you do Sharanagati, you will, guaranteed, you will get Sri Vaikuntham. Of course, Krishna said, Antakale chamamiva smaran mukta kalevaram. Yaprayati samadbhavam yati nasti atasamshayaha. Antakalam, last minute, Harinama Smarana. You do it, Narayana is yours. But even for that, then Bhagavad Ramanuja asked, Tirukachinam, we got a reply from Lord Varadaraja. Antima Smriti Varjanam. He says, I don't care whether you think of me or not. If you cannot think of me, I will think of you. You don't have to worry about it. You may fail, but I will never fail. You may fail, but Bhagavan will never fail. And Bhagavan says he will think of us. We don't have to worry. During the last minutes, as Varahaswami said, I will remember my devotee who did Sharanagati. I will lead him to Sri Vaikuntham. What else you need? And that Bhagavan Sriman Narayana even mentioned that he has no independence when Durvasa Maharshi came, chased by the Sudarshana Chakra, when Brahma, Shankara could not give him protection, came to Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu says, Mahatma Durvasa, you are saying, I am the Supreme Lord. I may be the Supreme Lord, but I don't have any freedom. In Bhagavatam, in the case of Ambarisha Upachanam, Bhagavan Sriman Narayana himself says, Aham Bhakta Paradhino. Aham Bhakta Paradhino. I am just under the control of my devotees. Asvatantraha. I have no freedom at all. Ivadvija. O Brahmana, Durvasa, you are thinking I am the Supreme Lord, but you do not know. I have no freedom. Paradhina. I am under the control of my devotees. Asvatantraha. I have no freedom at all. Sadhavihi grasta hrudayo bhaktaihi bhaktajana priyaha. They just grab me, and my only place is their heart. They just imprison me in their hearts. Therefore, I am so close to them. Because they cannot live without me, I am so close to them. And that Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana proved that he and he alone is the Supreme Lord. When he came, when Gajendra prayed, that Adi Moolam, may he come and protect me. That Adi Moolam, none other than Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. None other than Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Moola Mooleti Khinne, Naham Naham Nachaham, Nacha Bhavati Madraso Sadriseshu, Ityevam Kyakta Haste, Sabdi Swagane, Bhavashunye Samaste. Every one of them, neither Brahma, nor Shankara, nor Ganesha, nor Indra, Chandra, or Muruga, nobody could come to the rescue of Gajendra. Only the Supreme Lord, who qualifies to be the Adi Moolam, came and protected. Evam Gajendram Upavarnita Nirvisesham Brahmadayo Vividhalinga Bhidabhimanaha Naite Yadopa Sa Srupuhu Nikhila Atmakatvat Tatra Akhila Amaramayo Harihi Avirasi. That Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana, the Supreme Lord of even every Devi Devata, he manifested there as Lord Sriman Narayana, as Gajendra Varada, Santa Sudarshana Chakram, Grahagraste Gajendre, the crocodile, namely the Gandharva, Huhu Nama Gandharva, cursed by the Maharshi Devala, became a crocodile. Gajendra, that Indrajumna Maharaja, cursed by Agastya, became an elephant. And Bhagavan Sriman Narayana can wipe out everything. So, be confident that you have done Sharanagati, keep it up. Don't do Anyadevata pujas and don't do Bhagavata Pacharam. You are guaranteed salvation. You have not done, high time. You are driving a car without insurance. Any day, any minute you can have an accident. The choice is yours. Whether you want to risk your Jivatma becoming a cat or a dog in the next birth and not getting a human birth again for the next millions of years, and God knows when you will be attaining salvation, or use this life itself to do that Sharanagati and attain moksham. That's what Godar Devi is asking. We should be grateful to Godar Devi for having given us this much of information in her Pashram. Ongi Ulagalanda Vittavan Perpadi. Go ahead, Amma. Any quick question, Amma? Hello, any quick question? No?
Thank you, Swamy. Narayana, sir.
Narayana. Okay, Ma. We have Bhagavad Gita, Ma. Please join. Narayana.
Thank you, sir. Narayana, sir. Simhanarayana.
Shrimanarayana.
This session is no longer being recorded.